Good evening all, hope everyone's well. We're not going to be able to get around to everyone, so many people here tonight, so we'll kick off with Nick from Hunters.
Mikel, is that what you meant by attacking the Premier League and not defending the title?
Yeah, it was a lot to like in the performance. Obviously, it's a great result, but the manner that we started the game with such a domination, clarity, understanding, and flow in the game, it was really impressive. So yeah, it was great because the start is always tricky. We played a team that had a long time to prepare as well, and they are really good at what they do. But I've been really impressed with what I saw today.
And even without a few players injured, you've got the old axis of Ben White, Martin Ødegaard, and Saka sort of coming together, producing goals.
Yeah, we missed them last year. We didn't have them at all. I don't think they played 2 or 3 games together. So it was good. It was about the connection between players, what I really like. The inside unit, the outside ones as well. Kai, I think, was exceptional as well. We had some big individual performances, and that's something that we've been demanding at this level. I think the players have to be decisive, and they were certainly decisive today.
Tom, Purple London.
Just from what Nick said there, I think Kai, Bukayo and Martin, who all scored, it's the second start in the Premier League since December 2024, which shows you how little you had them. We talk about transfers a lot, but having the players that exist available must be so key to you.
And the main focus has to be that, to improve our players and improve the connection between them, because they are already so good. And when we talk about attacking inputs, last season we missed some of those players for a lot of months, and the team still had the ability to perform and win a lot of matches, and when we have them there, that's a bonus.
Amy, Athletic.
Hi Mikel, did you sense a different feeling in your group when you come here as champions compared to last year with all that stress and all that desire and all that?
They keep asking me. They look exactly the same to me. Inside of each player, I don't know what's going on. What they transmit is more desire and more will to improve, to be better, and to earn the right to be better than anybody else, and that's what we want to do.
You think they looked a bit relaxed?
I don't like a lot. They can flow, relax. No, I think they need to be with the right level of clarity. They know how to do it. They know what they have to do. They look really connected, and they play with a lot of purpose, which I really like.
Yes, and Daily
I'm Mikel. Christos Tzolis seems to make such an impact today. Fans are already comparing to.
I can see that.
Can you see the comparison at all?
Well, I love that a player that has been with us just for a few weeks gets this kind of energy every time he's on the ball. I think he's earned it. I think the way he has performed the last few games has been phenomenal. What he transmits as a player, so direct, so incisive, constantly. He wants to make things happen, and he has an incredible variety of actions in the last 30 minutes to decide and to make the right decisions. Even the spaces are sometimes really, really small. So very, very, very happy with him.
Alex, BBC.
Hi, Mikel. Last season, the fans at times there was nervous energy in the stadium, but tonight you worked hard on unlocking that from the fans. Did you feel a different type of energy in the stadium tonight?
Let's see when we are 0-0 and when we are maybe losing again, see how we react. Today was the start of the game, and the 2 goals, obviously a good flap for everybody to feel this way, but I think we all learn from the past as well, which what really helps the team, and certainly this kind of atmosphere in the stadium, it's just a joy to witness and to play football.
Sam, anything more?
Mikel, it seems that the only bad news this week has been Bruno Guimarães' injury. How long? There are some suggestions he might be out for sort of 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
No. We expect that not to be weeks at all. Let's see how he evolves this week. He didn't even want to stop. I mean, he wanted to carry on, and we start to understand the character of the player. But I don't expect that to be a big issue.
Okay, we'll do the last 2. Ed from Guardian.
You brought in Ezri Konsa, paraded him on the pitch. Now you've got such a strong squad. Is that quite an ominous warning to the rest of the Premier League that you've got such a strong squad now?
No, because when I look at their squads, they have such an incredible squads as well, and some of them much bigger than ours still. So we just look to improve and to do what we believe is right for us, and understand the players that we already have, the players that can give us an edge and improve us. And Ezri is certainly a player, because we are really light in the defensive line, and that was a massive risk to take.
Okay, we'll finish with one in Spanish.
Hi, in Spanish or can I be in
It's up to you.
English? It's up to you. Hi, Mikel, congrats for
Thank you.
the win today, the victory today. When you see your team play like this and doing this kind of performance, do you feel that this Arsenal still needs to sign striker, kind of Julián Álvarez, for example?
As I said, I'm really happy with the squad that we have, and the main focus is to improve the players that we already have, because we already have a lot of good things.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias, Mikel. Enhorabuena.
Awesome.